Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to your ultimate source for all things pinstripes. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Yankees news and in-depth analysis. Trust me, you'll want to stay in the loop, especially after what we're about to dive into today. All right, let's talk about the future, folks. The 2025 Major League Baseball Draft just dropped, and the New York Yankees made some incredibly intriguing moves, especially with their top two picks. Get ready, because we're breaking down every swing, every throw, and every ounce of potential from the newest baby bombers who are set to ignite the Bronx. First up, let's set the scene. The Yankees, a team always under the microscope, entered this draft with the lowest bonus pool in the entire league, sitting at just over $5.383 million. That's right, the smallest. And if you're wondering why their first round pick wasn't as high as usual, well, blame the luxury tax. For exceeding the second luxury tax threshold, the Yankees' first round pick was bumped down a full 10 spots from number 29 to number 39 overall. But even with those limitations, the Yankees made a statement with their first selection. With the number 39 overall pick in the 2025 Major League Baseball Draft, the New York Yankees officially selected shortstop Dax Kilby out of Noonan High School in Noonan, Georgia. This isn't just any high school shortstop, folks. This is a highly touted 18-year-old talent who is committed to Clemson. Now, you might be thinking, another high school shortstop? And you'd be right. For the second time in 3 years, the Yankees have used their initial draft pick on a high school shortstop. Remember George Lombard Jr., their 26th overall pick 2 years ago? He's now the club's number one prospect according to Major League Baseball Pipeline. Could Kilby be following a similar trajectory? The organization certainly seems confident they can sway Kilby away from his Clemson commitment and bring him into the fold. The slot value for the number 39 pick alone is a significant $2.509 million. So, what makes Dax Kilby such a special prospect? Let's break down his game. Standing at 6'2" and weighing in at 190 pounds, Kilby is a left-handed hitter. As a senior this past season, he put up some eye-popping numbers. A remarkable .495 batting average, and an incredible .838 slugging percentage. He also launched 5 home runs, drove in 42 runs batted in, and swiped 15 stolen bases. These are serious offensive statistics, folks, especially for an 18-year-old. Major League Baseball Pipeline, which ranked Kilby as the number 62 prospect in this entire draft class, had high praise for him. They highlighted his plate approach, his speed, and his ability to consistently make contact. They described his left-handed swing as quick and relatively compact, with a mature approach. He doesn't often stray from the strike zone, makes consistent contact, and looks to drive the ball from gap to gap. The projection for his power is also exciting, with scouts noting he has plenty of room to add strength to his projectable 6'2" frame and should grow into at least average power. Noonan baseball coach Mark Gilmore even chimed in stating, he can hit balls 400 plus feet now, and he's only going to get stronger at the next level. That's the kind of power potential that excites any Yankees fan. However, like with any prospect, there are some questions, particularly about his long-term defensive position. While Kilby possesses plus straight-line speed, he plays as more of an average to solid runner. Early in his high school career, he was bothered by shoulder issues, which has led to a funky arm action. Scouts have noted that this impacts his ability to make all the necessary throws from shortstop. Therefore, he might see time at second base or even in left field as a professional. Coach Gilmore shed some light on the shoulder issue, explaining that Kilby was a scrawny kid who had a growth spurt as a 9th grader and grew like 5+ inches during his 9th and 10th grade years, which caused an issue with his growth plate in his shoulder. Despite these defensive questions, his offensive profile is strong enough that he's still expected to be a valuable asset. In a testament to his talent and competitive spirit, Kilby led Noonan to the Georgia State 5A championship this spring, their first title in 34 years. He's been described as one of the more polished high school bats in this year's draft, with a proven track record against quality competition on the showcase circuit. Even former Major League manager Buck Showalter was impressed by Kilby's performance at a recent Major League Baseball draft combine, where he ran 3.55 seconds in a 30-yard sprint. According to Major League Baseball Network, Showalter even identified Kilby as his favorite player at the event. That's high praise from a respected baseball mind. Speaking of a mature approach, Kilby himself shared his passion for the game, telling the Noonan Times-Herald, "I've always enjoyed it since I was little. My life revolves around baseball." That kind of dedication and love for the game is exactly what you want to see in a future Yankee. Now you might be thinking, what about the next pick? The Yankees didn't have a second-round pick this year. Why, you ask? They forfeited it as a penalty for signing left-hander Max Fried. But they made their presence felt again in the third round. Diving into the Yankees' third-round pick, a selection that certainly raised some eyebrows and brought a familiar name back into the baseball lexicon. So, after grabbing Dax Kilby in the first round, the Yankees' next selection came in the third round, at pick number 103 overall. And with that pick, the New York Yankees selected another shortstop, Kaeden Kent, out of Texas A&M. Now, if that last name sounds familiar, it's because it absolutely should. Kaeden Kent is the son of five-time All-Star and the 2000 National League Most Valuable Player, Jeff Kent. Talk about lineage. The Yankees officially welcomed the son of a former Most Valuable Player to the Pinstripes. Jeff Kent, for those who might not recall, was a second baseman and a 17-year Major League Baseball veteran who played from 1992 to 2008. He famously won his Most Valuable Player award as a member of the San Francisco Giants in 2001, where he posted a staggering 1.021 on-base plus slugging percentage with 33 home runs. The elder Kent finished his career slashing .290 batting average, .356 on-base percentage, and .500 slugging percentage to go along with 377 career home runs in 2,298 games. A truly impressive career, and now his son is looking to carve out his own path in professional baseball. Kaeden Kent, the younger Kent, played parts of 3 seasons at Texas A&M. In his most recent season, across 56 contests, he hit for a .279 batting average, a .398 on-base percentage, and a .544 slugging percentage, adding 13 home runs. Fangraphs, a well-respected baseball analysis site, ranked Kent as the number 102 overall prospect in this year's class. The soon-to-be 22-year-old had 1 season of collegiate eligibility remaining when the Yankees drafted him. Just like with Kilby, the Yankees have to be strategic with their bonus pool, which, as we mentioned, is the smallest in the league at just over $5.383 million. The slot value for the number 103 overall pick is $744,400. Given that he's a college bat, there's speculation that the Yankees might be able to work out a team-friendly deal with Kent, which would allow them to save some bonus pool money for later picks in the draft. Scouts describe Kaeden Kent as an offensive-minded infielder best suited for second base, much like his father. He bats left-handed and throws right-handed. One of his standout qualities is his clutch performance, especially during Texas A&M's run to being the runner-up in the 2024 College World Series. He hit a grand slam in the Super Regionals and then went an impressive 10 for 24, a .417 batting average in Omaha. His Texas A&M head coach Michael Early had some incredibly telling words about Kent's mentality, telling the Bryan College Station Eagle, "He's extremely tough and he walks that edge when he plays. Sometimes it spills over and that's okay. He's everything you can ask for in a player. Just that mentality, that killer instinct. He's going up there with bad intentions. Those bad intentions sometimes get him in trouble, but he's done a really good job this year of dialing it back when he needs to dial it back and growing up as a player. That killer instinct, is exactly what you want to see in a Yankee. A player who thrives under pressure and has a competitive fire. So, the Yankees have added 2 exciting shortstops to their farm system in Dax Kilby and Kaeden Kent. While Kilby represents the high upside, projectable high school talent with big offensive potential, Kent brings a more polished college bat with a proven track record of clutch hitting and a familiar, impactful bloodline. Both players address the Yankees' ongoing need to infuse their system with promising offensive talent, particularly in the middle infield. As of the latest information, Dax Kilby, being a recent high school draft pick, is likely beginning his professional career in the lower levels of the Yankees minor league system, focusing on development and adjusting to professional baseball. Kaeden Kent, coming from a strong collegiate program, is also expected to start his professional journey within the minor league system, potentially at a slightly higher level given his college experience. Both will be working on honing their skills, building strength, and progressing through the ranks with the goal of reaching the Bronx. And that wraps up our deep dive into the Yankees' first and third round picks in the 2025 Major League Baseball Draft. What are your thoughts, Yankees Nation? Are you excited about the potential of Dax Kilby and Kaeden Kent? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed our breakdown. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you're always up to date with the latest Yankees news and analysis. We'll be back soon with more Pinstripe Insights. Until then, go Yankees!